When you're creating a box and whisker plot, something you need to remember is how to calculate the median of a given data set. So let's refresh.
Mean, median, and mode.
But how do you find the median?
Arrange the numbers in order, from the lowest to the highest values. The middle number is the median for an odd number of items. The average of two middle numbers is the median for an even number of items. Mean, median, and mode.
So now we can go ahead and get started. If this is our given data set, the first thing that we need to do is find the median, so we'll have to order the numbers from least to greatest. After doing that, we figure out which number is in the middle. 12 is our middle number and therefore our median. We now have to look at the lower half of the data and calculate the median. This will give us our lower quartile. And then look at the upper half of the data and also calculate the median, which will give us our upper quartile. The very least number in our data set is the lower extreme, and the very greatest number in our data set is called the upper extreme. Having identified all of these numbers will help us to sketch out the beginning of our box and whisker plot. The lower quartile, median, and upper quartile will actually be forming the box of our box and whisker plot. The lower extreme and upper extreme will actually form the whiskers. It's important to see that every section of our box and whisker plot actually has the same amount of data. If you take a closer look, each section contains 3 numbers within it. That's important to understand that every section, regardless of how big or small when we put it on a number line, will be representing 25% of our data. Let's see what our box and whisker plot will look like on a number line. Looking back at our original sketch compared to our box and whisker on a number line, you can see how the size of each section of our box and whisker has changed once it's graphed on a number line. Each section, or quartile, has changed size because of the range of the data within that section. Just be sure to remember that each section, or quartile, still contains the same amount of data. Each quartile represents 25% of your data.